Hello, YouTube. Sorry about the delay, waiting for teams to be ready, and we are ready to go. So the first matchup is going to be between Kazna and AFK. First priority is I need to kill myself first. This isn't the first... Oh, it's not a good map, is it? Not to kill myself on. I need to jump. Jump. Right, I either need to find a jump or hang back on this one, because there's nowhere I can jump. Actually, let's get the Reds to kill me on this one. Ahoy, Sven. I'm just reading your comments now, guys. That is not enough to kill myself.
Our track is hit. It could break any minute.
Okay, so let's get Mr. Comet to kill me. And then I'll be able to give you guys a good view. Hey, there we go. Right, now I can give you guys a proper view of the battle. Ooh, it's not going well for this T-29 by here. This is sadly the problem with sudden death, isn't it? I'm just reading your comments, Royale. What do we need now? Okay, so far it's not looking good for AFK, but they can pull this back. What have we got left for them then? So they've got a Spic and a Comet remaining. Kazna are going to win this. Well, I think it's going to be 6-0 actually. Okay, that one was over quicker than I expected.
You could just go to 3-second delay, 7 2 second.
So, that one was a literal walkover, sadly. I think AFK did play well, looking at the damage on some of them, but... Oh, look at that Skate Extreme guy, he got 0. Oh, my clan is stuffed. Yeah, respect to AFK. Okay, so I'm going to go to another holding screen so I can get another clan ready for the next battle, guys. I think it will get better as they go through, and I will find a way to kill myself quicker. That was the first time I've attempted that. Ah, that derp cannon's a good shout. Thank you for that, Matt. It'd be funny to see as well. Okay, so the next matchup is going to be between Empros and Chef's Brigade. So we've got a shed load of Empros waiting to go. And we just need to get Chef's Brigade in. Holy crap. I have so many messages. So obviously AFK is out, but respect, guys, you did play well. And Kazner is going to go through. So their matchup, probably your next matchup on that one is going to be around, I imagine around 7:50 time-wise. I'm just in the process of trying to get Chef's Brigade in. I am sorry for the delay, by the way, guys. It's surprisingly hard to actually organise this many people to, well, actually attend and actually get there in different times. Dragon plays, your match is at 7:20. Yeah, the times are rough, but it's only as a guideline. I was saying that, we're 7:16 already. Make it 7:30. Okay, we have Empros and Chef's Brigade ready. I was just buying myself something to dirt myself in the face with, which would be, as per the recommendations on chat, a T82. So straight into a rock and derpy time. Okay, here we go. Man, this would have been a perfect map to jump off. It would have. There we go, straight into a building and derp. I wonder if the other team's going to go exactly the same way as well.
One of our trucks is gone. We can't move.
Well, that was a bit unexciting.
Track repaired. Drive on.
Come on. I think it's pretty much going to turn into a brawl on that side. Hey, there we go.
Vehicle destroyed.
Not the most exciting start, was it? Okay. I never thought of KV-13s, actually. That's a good shout. They can side scrape. Now, Empros are either all getting in a strong position, or they're in the process of, well, flanking. Sorry if you can hear me drinking then. You don't like cooks. Who does say that? Dragon plays. And Mohammed Otto aren't participating in this event. And I must admit, I have to kind of back Empros because, well, Martin Dog is another community contributor and my friend. But to remain unbiased, good luck to both. That was interesting, actually. They all hung back. Empros all hung back, and now they've all pushed. Who's in the Rudy there? Black Baron. Too far exposed there. Oh, they got the flank on. Empros got the right idea, look. They're pincered. But sadly, a bit too late. Well, the good news is it wasn't a 6-0. Oh! It's going to be a 4. Typical fire. Last one. I think I'll put adrenaline on my T62, or my T82 rather. I get the adrenaline in quicker. I can kill myself quicker. That'll go scores then. Well, I gotta give it well played by Chef's Brigade. I think Empros had the right idea there. They were trying to go for a pincer, bait them around, and then bring them around the other side then. I think it was just a little bit too late. Okay. So a different screen a moment. You can see we've got Kazna and Chef's Brigade are going to be next. Not next, sorry, playing, but they're going to be against each other in the next quarters. And then next we're going to have... Now this is going to be an interesting matchup. Molotov Cocktail versus Legion. Oh, one thing I haven't said yet as well. Big thanks to everybody who's actually come here to take part as well. I genuinely really appreciate all the clans making the effort to come here. Okay, so we're just waiting for some more Molotov cocktail guys to show up. I think it's fair to say mediums are dominating. That's not going to work. One guy's brought an Object 140. He's on PC. Okay, so we got Legion guys ready to go. No, I never received a response from Otto, by the way, to the person who's just asked. So I can see lots of names coming up, actually. Who does everyone think's going to win at this point? I'm really intrigued on that one. Sorry about the delay, guys. We're just waiting for more Molotov cocktail guys to show up. I think we're going to have some forfeit time. On a plus note, AL are ready for their next match. Seems Legion's getting a lot of back in. IROC, it'll be up in literally, well, hopefully the next few minutes. Well, no, scrap that. Next few seconds. And I've got adrenaline on my T82, so we can dip myself in the face a bit quicker. Whoever's idea that was with the T82, that was a very good shout. It would have been more fun to jump off big hills, but sadly not always possible to find the right hill. Noob Commander, what's your clan? If we have any people who don't show up, I can then put you in as a backup plan if you like. The next clan event to IROC, it's actually going to be over a week. So I'll have, say for example, you have like 3 battles rather than just one sudden death battle. And then that could be done several times over several different clans. And then the finals, quarterfinals and semi-finals can then be done as a live event. And we can just have, well, highlights then. But Legion and Molotov Cocktail are ready, so let's get straight into this one. Has anyone taken what SU-152 yet? I don't think they have they? I'm wondering how the SU is going to play out on this, actually. Just turning the volume up. Okay, I'm going for my dip. And to both clans, I wish you the best of luck.
We've lost the track. The track is damaged.
I think Legion have thought out their tanks very well. They have an SU at the back. He's got the derp gun.
One of our trucks is gone. We can't move.
I haven't seen my S yet either.
We fixed the track. Get going.
Rudy, I think, is going to be the new OP tank. I don't know if anyone's actually seen it while I'm waiting for this to derp, but it's already the highest average win rate tank at tier 7. Okay, so let's have a look at the action then. I want to see what gun that SU has gone. Yeah, he's got the derp gun, so he's gone the right way. But, in my personal opinion, it's not the greatest of spots. He's not really doing a great deal where he is right now. And he's getting shot from a couple of different places. I was just about to say Legion have lost the tank, but it's not. It's mine. Dragon plays. The reason you can't join the training room is because it's full at the moment. Once this match ends, I can then kick people out. Okay, so he looks pretty much trapped there for now. I think he's going to die if he comes out. And we have got the IS down. Oh, both the ISs have gone down, actually. It's an interesting choice of tank for a clan battle, I gotta give it. I actually personally would have thought that would be a bad choice, but Legion picking it, they're a good clan, so I would assume, well, they know better than me, actually. I think Molotov Cocktail have got themselves in some real good spots here. I think things would have been slightly different here in this battle as well if the SU could have done more towards the start of the match. I think it was the location they've got, well, massive gun, but it's pointless having a massive gun if you can't shoot anything with it. See, 588 damage in one shot. If you could have done that several times earlier on in the match, that would have really made a difference. Flanked as well. I gotta give it. I really wasn't expecting that. That was an interesting result, actually. I gotta give it. And Sven, I gotta agree with you there. If the SU was on that other hill, it would have been a little bit differently. Well, it would have played out a bit differently. Okay, so the lineup on that one. Okay, so next up is actually Legion X versus Clan Turk. Now, Clan Turk is one of the only other clans which I've actually played against as a bit of a clan event. And I've got to give it, their tactics are very, very good. So I'll be very, very intrigued to see how this plays out. Okay, so we're just putting people in their rightful places. My God, this is hard work. I tell you what, this is a prime example of why Wargaming should have a spectator view. Holy crap, 117 people watching. Hello everyone that's watching. Okay, so we're waiting for one more Clan Turk, and then we are good to go. I would comment on the lineup choices they've chosen, but obviously if the other clan's watching, they could switch as a result. Okay, so we got our Clan Turks are ready. Just waiting for Legion X to ready up now. And then we are on to the next one, guys. Okay, so both clans are ready to go. Someone's made the comment in chat as well if I should have two cameramen. I totally agree with you. It's really, really hard to do though. The issue with it is you'd have to be streaming two screens at the same time and then flicking between them, which really is hard to do. I'll see what I can do for next time, though. Okay. So here we go, into the next one. I must admit, I'm still shocked Legion are out. I really wasn't expecting Legion to go out like that. I think Molotov Cocktail are our new underdogs. Dragon Plays, you could record it, but it's not live then. It's not a live stream then.
Let's get this show
Okay.
on the road.
Bear with, I need to do it myself. Ah man, I was kind of hoping to be jumping at the start of these matches, make it a bit more exciting. So one thing I was confident on the choice is Clan Turk have gone for a Panther. It's not known for being the greatest of... Well, it's not known for being the greatest of tanks full stop, let alone one of the greatest of mediums. Now, I personally do like the tank. But like I said, it's not known for being one of the greatest.
We fixed the track. Get going.
Okay, if we have a look what's going on then. Legion X have actually all hunkered down in one area. They're not pushing any further forward than that. So I think they have a plan up their sleeves. Now, Clan Turk, I know from experience,
Vehicle destroyed.
are going to be doing exactly the same thing. I was expecting to see more dragons in this event as well. I was trying to take guesses as to what clan or tanks people would pick. Rudy, you knew would be a popular choice. T-43 is very popular, I wasn't expecting. But dragons, I was expecting to see a lot more. So that's very interesting, actually. No, I think T-29 is a very good choice, but only if you can keep it hull down. I think if you can't keep it hull down, it is pointless. Ah, this guy's got the right idea. So as far as everyone else is aware, he's gone one way. Once spotted, get undetected and go the other way. Clan Turk, though, they know their stuff. I'll be very interested on this matchup. Never know, this one may turn out to be a draw. Okay, so we're a comet down on Clan Turk. I think Legion Act have planned out what they're doing well. Let's see what those guys are doing on the flank now then. I wonder how much gold people are firing on here. Dragon's quite useless in bits. Scout is dangerous. No, you don't need to scout in them. Be aggressive in them. Matt, is it the quality not good? It's probably my chatting which makes it crap, I will say that. Okay, so on that one then, Clan Turk actually started off weak, but I think they were baiting, in all honesty. I think that was the closest game so far, actually. By far the closest game. That'd be interesting to see the damage on these. I'm starting to wonder if this sort of event, the SU, although it's got its great alpha, it might be a weak tank for it. Especially with so many mediums flying around. It's its biggest weakness. Now, I know Requiem have a little trick up their sleeves. That one I'm looking forward to seeing how that pans out. It could be an absolute shitstorm, or it could play really, really well. Okay, so flick the screen. You can see the first set of quarterfinals are done. We've got... So in the next ones, it is going to be Kazna versus Chef's Brigade. Then Molotov Cocktail versus Clan Turk. That, I think, is going to be a very close match again. That's going to be very good, actually. And next up, we have one which is very close to home for me. We have Wreck versus Oblivion. Looking at those clan scores on that last screen, though, I gotta say fair play to both teams. That was a very well played game. Dragons, if you're still watching, you need to get your clan ready. And Baza, I agree with you. I can't believe Legion are out already. I would have said they were one of the favourites to win. And yeah, the whole event will be saved on YouTube after. I will do highlights, and once I've had a chance to think about what I say rather than saying it live, because I've never done this before, I'll probably have better things to say. Or I'll have more knowledgeable things to say once I've had to think about it. I'm a little slow on the uptake. And yeah, the next event will be tier 10. This was just a little one. Crap. So Wreck are coming in now. They need one more. I don't understand why you can't get into the room, Dragon, please. Thomas, I do agree with you. That is part of the charm, should we say then, yeah, of sudden death type scenarios. It is quite hit and miss, especially with the random maps. The next event, though, will be categorically tier 10, and it will be held over a week. I think this is just a... Well, not a trial, because I'm giving away 10,000 gold, really. Okay, so we got all Rex in ready to go. Oh, we got an Oblivion in a UC2 2-pounder. And an IS-8. And a Tiger 2. I'd love to see that lineup. Just a 2-pounder rocking up next to an IS-8.
introduce that kind of stuff maybe. But it means people go organise a week beforehand and on the forum and have it written out, and you know what I mean. There's more shit like that then.
Totally agree with the comments coming in, by the way. I think what will be interesting, the next competition categorically will be tier 10. And like I said, it'll be over a week, so it'll be more long term. So I'll give you highlights throughout the week then. And then the whole final, like the quarterfinals, semi, that can all be done live then. We will do best of 3 on the finals, if that's what everybody wants. I'm happy with that. Obviously on the actual final game. I think what'll be fun, if the final 2 teams are happy with it, I will let you guys vote for what the map should be. Okay, so we're just waiting for 2 more Oblivion to come in. I've kind of decided this is the scenario where I need some elevator music. Interesting comment in chat there as well. A lot of what players do hate Blitz, but the clan wars in World of Tanks is more like Blitz than it is the PC game. You've got 7 versus 7, and usually on smaller maps as well. We still need more Oblivion coming in. What the? We're gonna have to do with a 2-minute countdown now. Dragon plays. Sort your clan out. We need more. Otherwise, I will have to say it's move the next clan in. I think unless Oblivion can get 2 more players in quick, we are going to have to forfeit, guys. I'll leave that vote to you guys. So to everyone watching, Dragon Plays have requested that they have 2 alpha on their clan. Put it in the comments now what you want. Forfeit or let them play with 2 others. I'm leaving that to you guys to decide. Count down them. On the scenario, yeah, it's a first time event, I will agree with that. To iRock, it's on the forum, so any clan can join. There's only a certain amount of spots we can get in. As it happens, we now need one more wreck to ready up. So we've got Rectify and Lone Star. If one of you 2 ready up, then you can load in. I'm assuming Lone Star's watching then, straight away. Okay, we're ready, guys. Right. That was a bit of fun. We're good. Let's go. Mines. With all mediums, you know what this is going to be. Naturally, I am going to be a bit biased in this match. I can't not be, it's my clan.
We've lost the track. We're immobilized.
Oh. I was going to say I thought they had the hill then, but they're over. God damn it, this is not the view you want to be watching from. Oh, this is even more frustrating.
Track fixed. Let's roll.
Orlando, you're not meant to give away your friendly positions, mate. It doesn't help your clan. Or the team. Let's have a look now then. Blaming your lag. I think the thing is, once any clan or anyone takes the hill on this, that's it really, isn't it? I don't know if anyone can see the excuses dropping in on the top of the screen right now. If you can't, they're saying unfair matchup, unfair MM, bored, yay. I don't know how to comment on that one. Naturally, I'm chuffed Rec have won and are through to the next round. Was Tankenstein AFK? I know the Panther M10 was AFK. Looking at the scores and the text messages. That is a great play by Lone Star there. Ah, fair play to him, though. Look at the damage. And then Petrolhead as well. And Great Dragon, it looks like you did everything you could, so in all fairness to you, mate. Ah, it was you in the Tankenstein, Brody. Okay, so next lineup, or the next match, will be... Bear with. AL versus Greed. The HE in the face isn't working as well as I was hoping. We really need a spectator view in this in training rooms. iRock, thank you for tuning in. Goodbye. Just waiting for Armored Lions and Greed. If you could see how many chat messages I've received right now. Oh, it's not even funny. I know there's massive delays between games, so I do apologise, guys. Like I said, it's hard trying to get everybody into the live stream at once. Obviously, not everyone's always available. Yeah, that's true. The next event, I will get you some nice on-hold music, some proper elevator-style music. So while you're looking at these screens, you can have some nice, irritating music in the background. Okay, so AL are in. We're just waiting for Greed. Okay, Greed coming in now, so I'm hoping they should all be here and ready to go in the next minute or two. So just a recap, because I can see people asking. this screen, which you can see now, you can see Kazna and Chef's Brigade have gone through. Molotov Cocktail will then be up against Clan Turk, and we've just had Requiem go through. And probably one of the strangest games I've seen in a while. So we've got Rec versus either Armored Lions or Greed. Okay, so to the 100 people viewing right now, I would say now is probably a good time to go get yourselves a drink if you want to, etc, 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 because it looks like Greed maybe a minute or two just getting the rest of their guys ready. I will go into chat now and try and sift through all the messages to find them and see if I can get this going as quick as we can. All the quarter-final and semi-final guys we know are all around still, so it should be quicker in between those matches in theory. But I thank you for bearing with me between this. I think next time, like I said, if we have the whole event over the week, I can provide you highlights throughout the week and then just have the quarter-finals, semis and the grand finals all on one live stream then. There's less clans to get together at one time. Trying to get 16 clans, which is what we've got here, all together. Like I said, there's a lot of people to get online. On the note of waiting for the other clan to come through, I'm actually going to get myself a drink as well. So I will be back in 1 minute, everyone. I've got you some form of on-hold music. It's actually the World of Tanks soundtrack. Okay. I hope you're enjoying the on-hold music. We are just waiting for 2 more greeds to come in. AL are ready. While I've got everyone here, I am curious though. What sort of live streams would everyone like to see? I imagine less waiting times. But the live stream seems to be pretty easy to set up actually once it's set up. So I can do them a lot more often. I'm thinking subscribers or something like that. Play 6 versus 4. I don't think that's a fair matchup. I'll ask Greed if they want to do it. I really shouldn't laugh at this, but I've just seen a comment in chat of after that defeat you just lost 3 members. I shouldn't laugh at that, but that's actually funny. We are still waiting for 2 more greeds, so it is either going to be a case of a forfeit or 4 versus 4. Again, I will leave it to the viewers to decide. Why do they keep saying F to pay respect? I don't get that. Okay, I'm agreeing with the comments in chat here. This is taking too long in between matches. So we are going to speed things up here. So I am going to make them go 4 versus 4. So to the people who are being removed from Armored Lion, I apologise. I do have to drop 2 of you out. So the next match is going to be 4 versus 4, just so we can get it underway. Saves you guys all waiting any longer. After this match then we have one more, and then we're going to go straight into the quarterfinals. Now I know the clans which are... No, sorry, we've got Valiant versus MFG actually. As per the screen there. Okay.
Time to roll out.
So I need to go derping again quickly. Let's see where everyone's going.
We're immobilized. Track repaired. Drive
I
on.
must admit, with all the mediums, I was expecting them to go for the trainway.
We've lost the track. We're immobilized.
Greed have either gone an opposite way to that clan,
We've reached the
or
track. Get going.
they are camping out.
Hell out. This vehicle is headed.
Okay. So, just over a minute in and nobody's been spotted on either team. Oh, no. As I say that, there they are. You see Panther Butt. It's a nice spot there, I gotta give it. Where's the SU during all this? It's always a tank you gotta watch out for if it's hiding. Nobody likes 152 mil up the butt. The Armoured Lions have got a plan of flanking now. Which I think once they've got the flank here, my personal opinion is it possibly would be game over. Yeah, these two are well coordinated. That's a lot of DPM output back and forth like that between them two. Oh, that reminds me actually. We still have one random prize to give out to one player throughout this. So if there's one person who's made you laugh the most or done something, put it in chat, and whoever gets mentioned the most will get a prize. Just for lols. Now that one was over pretty quick actually. Scores wise, I think Armoured Lions very clearly had the upper hand. And interestingly, SU obviously had himself a much better spot. You can't nominate yourself, Dragon, please. Armoured Lions, though, sorry, the SU-152 had a much better spot. As a result, obviously his damage is much higher as a result. So the next match is going to be an interesting one as well, I think. It's going to be Valiant versus MFG. But, as you can see from the screen right now, we've got Wreck versus Armoured Lions into the quarterfinals. So, I'm going to give you some more on hold music for another minute. But, as I said, we're going to speed it up between matches. Okay, just to avoid any delays, there is no sign of MFG at the moment. So I am going to put a 2-minute countdown on. And at the end of the 2 minute, Valiant will automatically go through to the next round. If that does happen, I apologise to Valiant and you guys. Hopefully it won't, but 2-minute count is on. We'll see what happens now. In the interim, I hope you're enjoying the music. Okay, sadly no sign of MFG, so Valiant get a free pass through to the quarters, and I'm sorry to you guys. So yeah, Valiant are going to go through. Valiant, I am sorry that you sat there waiting, and I'm obviously sorry you guys have sat there waiting actually. So the next one we're going to have instead will be XL versus Spike, or Raging Dragon is the full name. And then, obviously, Valiant are just going to go straight through to the next round. I'm sorry again to those guys. I know they've been waiting to battle in the training room for ages. Hopefully, we shouldn't be 2 seconds now getting the other one ready. Okay, so I've been informed XL aren't coming. So Spike, I'm sorry I kept you guys waiting as well. And again, it's another straight through. This, sadly, is the issue with live streaming, I suppose. I think the next live stream I'm just going to do straight out Who Wants to Platoon. What that does mean though is Spike is through and we're going to go straight into the quarterfinals. Which the first one is against Chef's Brigade and Kazna. I know they're both around, so they will be already coming in the training room. There we go. So we should be literally moments getting this match ready. Sorry about this, guys. Like I said, it's very hard to try and get so many people together live all at one point in time. What it does mean, though, is now at least we're going straight through to the quarterfinals. So there's 4 quarterfinal matches, which will then go into 2 semis, and then into our 1 final. So, 1 more minute, and then we're going straight in. Okay, so we're going straight in. Kazna versus Chess Brigade. Sorry, kept you waiting with them then. Okay. Lineup's pretty much identical to their last ones, actually. I need to go kill myself quickly. And then we can get crack-a-lacking. Okay, Kazna are literally all flying up the same route. would appear Chef's Brigade are too.
Main gun.
This may even just turn up into a brawl, 6 versus 6.
Fix the track. Let's roll.
Potentially, only 3 spotted so far though. There we go. That shit's addressed. Let's see how everyone's getting on.
Deployed.
Okay, it appears Chef's Brigade's either playing it very, very safe or they're running round. T29, he's got himself a nice spot, but nothing to shoot at. There we are. Driving through the cap. Biggest giveaway of where you are. And it appears this is where all the action is. Okay, so where it looked like Kazna were actually better off at the start, it appears Chef's Brigade have actually gone around the flank. Closest match so far at the start though, 5 versus 5. So there's 1 down on each side. Scrap that. There's 2 down on Chef's Brigade. And health-wise, yeah, it's going to Kazna, looks like so far. Unless Chef's Brigades can pull something out, Kazna are going forward. I gotta give it though, Kazna, they are underdogs in this. Obviously my personal thing is I haven't heard of Kazna as a huge clan previously, but I gotta give it, they're playing really, really well. They are very good, fair play to them. Obviously Chef's Brigade well played. Obviously I get 0 every game. I'm assuming Kazna have practiced quite well on these. Because even in the earlier match against AFK, you can see they had tactics there. From what I can see, and without trying to give too much of their tactics away, it looks like they all go one way, allow themselves to be spotted, which is a common tactic in all fairness, but they allow themselves to be spotted and then go off the other way. Okay, so next matchup then is going to be another good one, I think. Molotov Cocktail versus Clan Turk. Chef's Brigade, thanks for taking part as well. You played great in my opinion. Check that out. Molotov and Clan Turk both ready to go. So on a bright side, no massive delay like we had earlier. Anyone want to place their bets on who they think is going to win out of Molotov Cocktail and Clan Turk? nearly there, and we will be straight into the next match. I've got to agree with some of the comments coming in again here as well. I am surprised by the lack of T62s as well. Although between this matchup, Molotov Cocktail and Clan Turk, I would have said Clan Turk, except for the fact I've seen, obviously, Molotov Cocktail against Legion. They are the same as Kazna, actually. I think they're underdogs. Which makes it interesting. That would be an interesting... Well, I think Molotov Cocktail and Kazna are both, in my opinion, pretty much underdogs. I think that would be an interesting semi-final. Okay, what I haven't showed you guys, which I will show you now, is pretty much, obviously, the training room. So you're waiting for everyone to get ready like this. And everyone's ready to go. We're going to get straight into it then. Oh, wait, no. I'm not ready. Now I am. Matthew, I can see in the comments. Thank you for subscribing. And sorry for the delay between matches. First time we've seen Middleburg. No, just go derp. What?
Let's get this show on the road.
Obviously, a couple of things been said about me saying Kaz are dogs. I don't know what the stats are. They're probably going to be epic, but I haven't seen them before much. That was all.
We're immobilized. Track fixed. Let's roll.
E25 is tier 7. For the questions being asked. Now this is an all uphill battle. And I'm stuck down here on 7 health. Come on.
We're immobilized. The gunner bought the farm. Our accuracy will suffer.
Okay, so they got one heavy T29. So actually at the start of this one, Clan Turk is going to be slightly outnumbered until the T29 gets up there as well. But saying that, T29 be hull down up there.
We're done for. Get out.
Okay, straight into the action then. Everyone's looking very good health here. And the only thing that's taking damage by the look of it over there is T29. Tell you what, that Comet turret is quite troll, isn't it? Come on, play peekaboo. He's baiting. I still think an IS is an interesting choice, though. This one's going to be a close match. You can tell that from the start, can't you? Now, there is only 3 Clan Turk spotted so far. Well, I say so far. They were spotted, now they're not. 4 now. Which makes you wonder where the others are. No, they're all there. What I was wondering, by the way, is... Not being stupid, but they could have gone around the flank while they were unspotted. Okay. So the IS is out. Which means Clan Turk are now winning. But he's getting it from both ends. It was a dirty quick back end for both of them. I think Clan Turk had the better tactics on the scenario. See, at the start of that match, that looked like it was going to be very, very, very close. As it happened, it wasn't. I didn't want to go up close on that guy getting killed. That would just be cruelty. 6 ramming into 1. You can find enough videos online for that without looking here. It's very true. Okay. I gotta give it to Clan Turk there. Molotov cocktail, you guys played great. I think Clan Turk just had the better tactics on the scenario. Well played to both teams, actually, there. I was very close at the start. I'm placing bets with my mate next to me, and I have no idea who to place bets on now. Okay, so we're going to go straight into the next one. They're just loading up. We have Wreck versus Armored Lions. Again, as I've already said, I am a bit biased, naturally, but we'll see how this one pans out. Wreck, get your stuff together. Training room, please.
Music will wait, or
go on then. I'll give you music for literally the next 30 seconds to a minute, just while they go in. Okay, everyone's ready to go. I know there are Rex listening. So, rather than make you guys wait, or everyone wait while I just kill myself. Actually, no. If I go, I'll get spotted. No, sod it. I'll kill myself against a wall. I can't risk anyone spotting me. Well, no, because if I get spotted, then I've got the scenario of... Yeah.
Let's get this show on the road. We've lost the track.
The next event, though, I will say categorically will be tier 10, as I've already mentioned earlier on. But I don't think I will do it all live stream. 16 clans in total. All of them here. It causes massive delays. And it's not because of anyone's fault. It's just trying to organise so many people to get together at one exact point in time. And this scenario, obviously you don't want to sit and see me doing this at the start of each match. So obviously the fun's already happened, and I'm going to take 4 shots to kill myself here. And it looks like Armoured Lions are pushing up against Wreck quite hard, actually. We've lost our first Armoured Lions, though. So I know both these clans are watching at the moment, so anyone who's worried about stream sniping can't happen, because there's too much of a time delay. We've set it for be a little bit behind, so what you're seeing now is actually about 30 seconds, 40 seconds behind, give or take. So obviously you know where everyone is anyway, but you can't stream snipe. So this Spick, I gotta give it to him, he's doing a good job right here. Nice well covered spot. That SU needs to get up and help before it's too late, though. Because the T-29 is taking a beating by here. Ah, and he dunked his shot. That was a shot he needed. Okay. Dexter. I'm going to have a look at his damage after, because I think he's been in a very good spot. Okay, so it is 1 versus 6 in this scenario. Well done, Wreck. I shouldn't be biased, but well done, Wreck. See what the damages are on that one then. Obviously, again, I got 0. Where's that Spick? Oh. 227. The only reason I'm commenting that because he had a nice spot. But I gotta give it was a great game. Interestingly though, all the games seem to every game so far seems to have gone quite intense, quite close to all of a sudden wipeout. Which you really wouldn't expect, to be honest. Obviously, they're the clan scores on that one then. So next we are looking Valiant versus Spike. Obviously, thanks to Armoured Lions as well for taking part. I think you guys, bits of wood. You guys have played great. Now I need to kick people out so we can get Valiant and Spike in. Both these clans couldn't play last time, actually, so this is their first matchup, and they're both in the quarters. Okay, so I'm going to give you music again. Literally, it's only going to be a very short period as per the last one, just while everyone gets set up. Okay. Both clans are literally just about ready to go. Which is nice because it means no more cancellations. Now, both of these guys obviously couldn't play in the last one. So it's nice that these guys get to play. I'm curious to how Valiant are going to do. Very good clan. Let's get straight into it. Ooh, Spiker gone with an AT-15A. See, it's a good tank. To anyone who doesn't like the AT-15A, you need to get one. It's epic. And oh god, there's no way to do it myself. It's okay, yes there is. Dippy dippy dip. Yeah, I must admit, with so many mediums, I wasn't expecting them to be going that way.
We fixed the track. Get going.
Do you think with the gun depression they'd be going the other way? This doesn't work as well as intended.
Track repaired.
I think on the next match I'm going gun-ho into an enemy team. This is the most boring thing to watch, I will give it that. Spick, whoever you are, kill me, shoot me, shoot me!
We fixed the track.
Yay, there we go.
Vehicle destroyed.
He is right, I spotted them. But look, you're all unspotted now. In all fairness, neither team's really spotted each other yet. You are correct, plan exposed, but both teams are going round anyway. I don't think it would have made a great... Yeah, there is no other way I could have done it then, but... I don't think it would have made the difference to the match either way. As you can see, still pretty much only one tank spotted. Okay. Looks like Valiant have got themselves all down one line. And in defensive positions rather than attacking. I'd be very surprised if anyone A breaks this line and if Valiant decide to break this line to spot. But I could be completely wrong. There we are, now we're getting spots. I'm very surprised at this match. It's going very slow so far. The only thing which has been pretty much spotted the majority of the time is this Tiger P, which obviously as a result is taking a beating. But where's the rest of Spike? I don't know whether I can describe this as tactical or slow. We're 4 minutes in, and it doesn't look like we're any close to, well, any close to conclusion. This one might be a draw, people. See what else is going on. Oh. Spiker now trying to break the flank on the side. See if it works. They did catch the KV-13 completely unaware, so he has taken some damage as a result. These guys, though, I gotta give it, they had a perfect line defensive across here. Which I think this idea would work perfectly if we had more time in our matches. And I've just realised and noticed somebody brought a tier 6 in. No idea why. VK2801 if it's not showing up big enough. Why? Someone can't count, or just didn't have a tier 7. Okay, so go around this side then. Obviously Valiant have broken their defensive positions. Why is he ignoring him, I wonder? Yeah, the Spick's got a long reload, but he managed to get 2 shots into the T-43 before he turned and shot him. But it looks like Valiant are getting this in, I gotta give it. I think the tactic here may have been just a case of the other team naturally would start worrying about time and it being a draw, so then they start pushing, getting impatient, which is when Valiant then breaks their defense and goes on the attack. Which is why it's ended up 6-0. That was well played by Valiant, I gotta give it. I'm surprised by that one, I thought that would be going into a draw. Valiant clearly have this one well thought out, which obviously we wouldn't or didn't get to see that in the last one. Which means we are now going to go into the semi-finals. But looking at the scores on this one quickly, the tier 6, which Spike took, the VK2801, actually did the highest damage out of them all. Go figure. Doesn't matter what tier you are, does it? As long as you do the damage, it doesn't matter what tier. Okay, so next up is going to be Kazna versus Clan Turk. Oh, also, thank you for Spike to taking part. Clan Turk are already making their way into the training room as well, so again, it should only be a very, very short wait, if I can get my words out. Someone's just nominated, or 7th Royale Pirate Assassin. Nominated, that's a good vote actually for the VK2801. I'm going to go make a note of his name quickly, hang on. Okay, both clans are ready. Just while we're waiting for them to finish up getting ready, finals are going to be not next match. The next match is Requiem versus Valiant. Then we've got the final. So I'd say if everyone puts in chat now what map they want to see the final played on, it will actually allow both the final teams, whatever they're going to be, to try and organise their tanks accordingly. And obviously it's whatever you guys want to see. So this one's going to be Kazna versus Clan Turk. The derping myself in the face is really annoying. So I'm going to see if I can get myself killed very quickly. It will involve the enemy team spotting me, but I'm going to make sure everyone stays in the cap until... I won't work. No, 6:30. 6 minutes 30. So if we say the game starts then, they can kill me. So if we say nobody move until 6:30, kill me first.
Get this show on the road.
No, never mind. They're going for it anyway. Fuck's sake. Excuse my language. No, we've got to restart that then, because look, Clan Turk have gone anyway.
Tracks was hit.
Well, that was a disaster. Okay. So I'm going to send everyone back to the training room, and I'm just going to do it myself because that just did not work. I think by the sounds of it, Clan Turk got my message slightly too late, and they went for the hill. I have to reset that one on the basis of... Well, they got the hill, they got the advantage. Well, that didn't go to plan. But we're going straight back in now. For the sake of that, I'm just going to do it myself in the face. So obviously if everyone doesn't get the message all at one point in time, it doesn't work.
Let's get this show on the road.
So find a derpy rock. That was probably going to be one of the most exciting battles of the entire event.
Off the track. We're immobilized.
Kazna versus Clan Turk, I think, is going to be a very, very good one. And they're spotted already. They're both very aggressive plays, actually. That's very early spots. Obviously, we can see Valiant in the last one are very, very defensive. And Clan Turk in the one previously were. Many requests for the finals coming in to be on mines as well. Hey, there we go. 3 shots rather than 4. Let's see how everyone's getting on. So they're going with the Panther again in Clan Turk. Interesting choice, but get that angle, he can side scrape. Now this is where the Comets will shine over the T-43, is dunes. Except for when they get a fire. Comets on dunes are just gun depression. That's where they will win. Panther, he won't do too well on the dunes, I can't imagine. I wouldn't like to face two Comets with gun depression anyway. This is still a very intense battle. There's a nice T-82 dead. He's got himself some cover. We've got one T-43 on the flank. Ooh. That was a very good fight. Couldn't tell which way it was going to go until... Well, fair play. So Kazna, I gotta give it, they've impressed me throughout this entire actually event, so fair play to them. Thank you very much for taking part, Kazna. You guys have played brilliant. Clan Turk, I gotta give it to them, they are very consistent, they are... Well, going straight through to the finals then. So then next we are going to be looking Wreck versus Valiant. Which, a quick look in the training room, they are pretty much all ready. So again, this should only be a short wait for you. Okay, like I said, only a short wait. Everybody is ready to go. So this is going to be Wreck versus Valiant. I have no idea who's going to win this one, I must admit. I'd like to put my money on Wreck, but I know Valiant are very, very good. So the final is going to be Clan Turk versus Wreck or Valiant. So just waiting for one final person to ready up. And we're going straight in. The finals, by the look of it, is going to be on mines. There's more requests for mines looking at these chat than any other. Yeah, just looking through these comments. The final's going to be held on mines, and it will be best of 3. Because that's what the most requests have come in for. So I've got to say good luck to Wreck. They are my clan. Now, one thing we know from the last one is Wreck had good tactics in attacking, but
Our main gun is damaged. It's working, but
Valiant
not
had
well.
very, very good defensive tactics. And this is an all-medium matchup. Oh, I don't know what to say on this one. Oh, no, it's not. Why am I saying it's an all-medium? There's a T-29. He's got himself a nice hull-down spot. That thing's virtually impenetrable against the same tier tanks on that hot turret. So let's see how everyone's getting on. Rudy, granted it's new, but I prefer the Rudy over the T-43. It looks like Valiant have gone defensive again. A previous match, they obviously lined, which I imagine they're running the same sort of tactic. And it looks like Wreck are trying to attack from a few different angles. Ah, that was a derpy shot. T-29's taking a beating on this one. That Rudy on the Valiant, he's not going to get penetrated by there, not reliably, is he? All you can see is his turret. And the turret, although it's off a tier 6, it's surprisingly bouncy. And Valiant have broken the flank now. So now he's getting shot from 2 angles. Ah, he needs to get out of there, he's going to die. Once you lose a gun, that's when I've realised, once you lose one gun, that's when you start to see such a huge difference in the push. Which it looks like Wreck are close to losing one, and so are Valiant. And if he goes, yeah. Now if Wreck push now, this may be where they break Valiant. Possibly. Yep. They got the flank. Oh, how exciting. But that Rudy, I gotta give it, to Killer, he's got himself a cracking spot there. And if you didn't know, Rudy's got 8 degrees of gun depression. That comment needs to back up. While these guys push. And the thing is, those last Valiants, they are on more health, but Wreck have got more guns at the moment. So if Wreck can take out another gun, they give themselves another advantage. But as it stands, I'm on 5%. Oh, it looks like Valiant's pulling it back very, very well. Oh, this was close. I don't know who it's going to be. I'd love to say Wreck, but it looks like Valiant are pulling it back very quickly. They've got more health. T-29 needs to pull out the stops, I was going to say. So what we got left? T-43 and Tiger Sausages in his Comet. Oh my god, this is intense. If they can just take out a couple more guns. Valiant are pushing now. They've got it. Unless he pulls the Kolobanovs out. Which I'd love to see, but I can't imagine it's going to happen. Which, in that case, I have to say, fair play. Oh, no, wait, no! Oh. I wasn't expecting that. Fair play, Wreck. That was a very, very good game. Although we lost, I'm proud of my clan on that one. Both teams did cracking. Well done, Valiant. I think that's my favourite match of the tournament so far. So I was looking at these scores now. That was a damn good game. Well played to both. I think the highlight of that's got to be the very, very last one. So, Valiant, if they remain with us, which they are, we just need to get Clan Turk in for the final. And we're good to go. So, I'm going to put some on-hold music on, temporarily, just while Clan Turk get in. Oh, that was a very good game. And wait, I got to change this one. The request was Mines, so this is going to be on Mines, and it's going to be over 3 matches, as per numerous requests which I've received in-game and in the clan chat. And it's not as late as I was expecting, in all honesty, so we've got enough time, as long as everyone's happy to stick out for another 3. Okay, time for the finals, which will be Valiant versus Clan Turk. Just Clan Turk readying up a second, and then we are good to go. That last game, though, I got to comment on that again. That was an epic, epic game. I think that was the closest one of the entire event. So, this next one is going to be on mines. It is going to be the best of 3. And one of these teams is going to walk away with 9,800 gold. Just waiting for the rest of Clan Turk to ready up. Which hopefully won't be too much longer. I don't know who to vote for in this one. Clan Turk have been very strong throughout, but Valiant are very defensive. I have no idea what they're doing. Okay, I'm just sitting there and thinking, because it's the best of 3, and it is the final, not every single one is going to be on mines. There's been more requests for mines than any other, so the first match out of the 3 will be on mines, and then the next 2 I am going to put at random. I think that's the fair way of doing it. Also, while I'm waiting, the event, I think, has gone well. It's just with the dropouts and waiting for players to be ready, it means you guys waiting quite a long time. So with events like this, I am just going to do the quarterfinals and semi-finals and the final as a live. And then the rest I'll do throughout the week, so you'll see the best of 3s for all the quarters, and it will be tier 10. This was just a... It was the first event I've ever... It's the first live stream I've ever done, actually. So it was just a proof of concept type job. Which obviously it works, so the next event will be much, much, much bigger. I definitely won't live stream the whole event then. Again, just because of the huge delays, that's all. I can't imagine it's fun watching the on hold screens. Okay, still just waiting for Clan Turk to ready up a second. Right, I gotta show you this a second. I cleared out my messages prior to going into that last one. I say I cleared them out. I'll reply to other ones later. I can't now. But if you look, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got 75 messages. So if anyone has messaged me, I'm not being ignorant. I'm not being rude. I can't reply to 75 messages during the event. I can't imagine you want to see me reply to 75 messages. Okay, here we go. I said the other two will be random to make it fair. But the first one is mines. My guess is Rudy will have the hill. Rudy is, I think, faster. Rudy is faster than the T-43s as far as I'm aware. Okay, I need to go dirt myself into a rock. But at least with mines being a small map, we can see what's going on. Oh no, T-43s have got up there first and Rudy after. Ooh, someone should take a hell of a beating on there. Who's that? The Panther. He was out very quickly. Oh, that was a hell of a beating that was. Ooh, that's 2 out. I really wasn't expecting that much of a push by Valiant. Now they have got one... No, there's 3 down. Obviously I know Clan Turk aren't happy about that by the sounds of it. It's going to be over by the time I get there. Wow, I'm glad this is best of 3. That was crazy. Just the T-29 remaining. I tell you what, I bet Valiant wish it was sudden death on the final. That was a very aggressive push by Valiant. The next ones are going to be on random. They're not going to be mines. I know there's been a lot of requests for mines, but for the interest of fairness, it's got to be random. But it was only because there's so many requests for mines that I had to pick mines. Now, one of two things is going to happen. Clan Turk are either going to go very, very defensive on the next one, or they're going to go all out mental. So we're just waiting for Valiant. I'm going to go straight into the next one. So 1-0 to Valiant so far. Okay, here we go. So, one more win for Valiant, and they win the final. Or, Clan Turk will pull this back. Obviously, you have to bear with me again while I derp. I will be requesting Wargaming give us a spectator view.
We've lost the track. We're immobilized. Track repair.
I think with so many mediums, we know where everyone's going to be going anyway. And it's mostly T-43s, but Valiant do have a Comet. And again, I do think the Comet provides the advantage.
Main gun destroyed. We can't shoot.
Oh, that's not good.
Up. Let's go.
There we go. Let's find out what's going on then.
Vehicle is hit.
So a lot of T-43s then. Clan Turk, I gotta give it. Very nice formation there. The advantage the Panther provides them is its accuracy. You can clutch shot like that. So far, I would say Clan Turk are winning this so far. They are on more health. And they're stopping the flank. Oh, I think Clan Turk's going to have this one. They're working in packs. So you'll notice that one was up front the entire time, which was... what's his name? Dark Saga was up front the entire time. Now he's on low health. He's gone right to the back of the pack, and the one on full health by here has gone up front. It's given them huge advantage. Well played. Very well played. So it's 1-1, guys. So Valiant on the first map steamrolled, and then Clan Turk steamrolled. Oh, this is getting intense. Obviously, damage-wise, you can see, sadly, no one in Valiant got over 1,000 on that one. As with Clan Turk, 4 of them did. I wonder how much tension they're feeling. Sorry, just waiting for the last of Clan Turk to ready up. Okay, so this is literally the grand final. Valiant won, Clan Turks won. I really don't know who to put my money on, because it was literally a steamroll one way, then a steamroll the other way. We are on random maps. And we're on Himmelsdorf. Himmelsdorf, actually, sorry. I don't know who to put my money on. Usually you can see a clear winner, can't you? Clearly which side's going to do the best, but on this scenario, I don't know who. So I imagine both these teams are on TeamSpeak. In fact, I'd imagine most of the Gate clans have been on TeamSpeak. I haven't seen anyone talking in-game anyway. And Eric in chat has just commented that Valiant changes his tactics, and it lost as a result. I'd be inclined to agree with you there, actually, because when they were playing defensive at the first half, they played very, very well. I'm wondering if their first win became, well, a bit too much confidence, maybe, I don't know. Anyone leaving stupid messages in chat, by the way, I'm just going to kick you, because I can't be bothered with that stuff. You can see some people are being abusive. They're just getting kicked out of chat. Anyway, on with the game. Sorry, just deleting messages and banning people. I don't put up with racism in any shape or form. It's just no point. It's a game, people. Right, game. Grand finals. It looks like both teams are being very, very defensive again. Comet's up front. I imagine when he's taking a bit too much damage, he needs to back off. And let someone else take the front. Because at present, Valiant have got a line on the go again. Health-wise, just trying to calculate it all up in my head quickly. Clan Valiant is winning health-wise. But Clan Turk... Oh, they got one less gun now. I don't know who to call. They bottleneck themselves a bit there. But they've got the flank. They've got the flank on Clan Turk. That might be it. And a fire. Last thing you want is a fire in that scenario. Unless Clan Turk can take out some guns pretty quickly, I would say Valiant has got this. See, this is the reason why I wanted tier 7 for this one rather than tier 10. People don't take it as serious, in theory and hopefully, but it throws people off. It's harder to plan for tier 7 when you expect tier 10. But, as I said, the next event, it's going to be a lot bigger. Hands down, is going to be tier 10. And it looks like they're about to lose their Panther. Valiant are actually taking a lot more shots as a result. Obviously, they can afford to take them here. That last shot's great. Why is it always the last? That was a very good game by both. Let's have a look at the scores on that one then. It seems to be that the mediums dominate throughout. I mean, every T29 I've seen so far haven't, or the ISs as well, haven't done as well. I think it is just mediums dominate tier 7. They dominate every, in all fairness. So, that's Valiant as our winners. I'd say that it started off slow, granted we had 16 clans to try and deal with, but the game between Kazna and Clan Turk was very intense. The game between Rek and Valiant was brilliant. Clan Turk and Valiant, all 3 battles, they were great. It was amazing. I really enjoyed it. Well done to both teams. So I got the names of everyone who's in the final team. I will get in contact with you all. And obviously get prize monies sent over to you. Which divided out, it was 1,400 gold for each winner. And I said there would be a random prize given out to a random player, which would be nominated by the subscribers, the MVP exactly. So we need to find out who that VK2801 was. I'm going to go back through the recording. I think it's fair to say the tier 6, because he didn't have a tier 7 and still had the highest damage, he's got to be our MVP. Beastly Boldly action. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's fair to say it was a good event. I won't do the full event live again because there's too many delays waiting for Sony to get ready. However, with the quarterfinals, semi, and the grand finals, you're only looking, well, 4 clans? Trying to get 4 clans down into 2 and into 1. Everybody's voted for the VK2801 for the MVP, so he's got to have that. And there are comments coming in about mines. A lot of people requested mines for one of the final matches. So that would be the reason for that one. And there was only one. And I don't think one map is a reason for saying a loss. Purely because it could have come up as random as it did in the first one and we had to cancel out anyway on one of them. It's just the way it goes. But, either way, Clan Turk played great throughout. To be honest, I wasn't expecting that. I don't know who I expected to win. But for the next stream, I think we're going to do subscriber battles, because subscriber battles include no waiting times at all. With that, I will give out gold to subscribers on the live stream. And then after that, what we will do is a big clan event. So the clan event will last the entire week. We'll have 3 best out of 3 for every single one. And then I will have... I think we'll have highlights throughout the week then of what clans are going through to the next round. And then we will have, like I said, the quarters, the semi, and the finals alive. Because there's only 4 clans we need to have hanging about then, rather than a bucket load. So I need to go get in contact with the winners now. And obviously get some gold across to them. The next event, Wargaming have also stated they would be helping me out on that one. So hopefully that'll be even bigger and I'll be able to give you any... Well, if I can get my words out, I'll be able to get you some bigger prizes. Before I do log off though, I just want to say a massive thanks to everybody for showing up. I was never expecting to receive over 100 views. And obviously with the amount of people playing as well, it involved a lot of people actually hanging about and joining in the games. So a massive thanks to everybody. And a massive thanks overall. I'm signing off now. Thanks everybody and goodbye.